Section 3, Lecture 8. I presented smart contracts. Now in the next stage of advanced concepts of blockchain, we will now look at components of the blockchain project ecosystem. So what are the main components of a blockchain project ecosystem? We talk about currencies, developer tools, sovereignty, fintech, value exchange, authenticity, shared data, and a few miscellaneous terms. This image source is listed below, and we thus thought of showing the whole thing together in terms of the buildings and organizations who will work together to make the best of the blockchain project ecosystem. So in terms of currencies, basically, like Bitcoin and others, we have the base layer protocols, that is like Bitcoin or Litecoin on others. There will be a payment mechanism like Stellar or Ripple involved, and privacy can be provided by Zcash. Now whenever you move to a public network, it's important that some sort of privacy has to be provided, and payment mechanism, because we are talking about cryptocurrencies. So in terms of currencies, we talk about the base layer protocols which are handled by the Bitcoin, which uses proof of work and so on. That is the consensus mechanism which I explained in the earlier lecture. So the payments could be done with either Stellar or Ripple and so on. Now if you look at developer tools, so in the developer tools, for example, like smart contracts, they are using Ethereum. Scaling can be done with a Lightning network. Oracles is with Oracleize. Security is provided by Zeppelin. Legal terms by Grello. Interoperability by Polkadot. An example of privacy is Nucifer. DAG is provided by IOTA. So these are various types of developer tools which are available to look at a blockchain project ecosystem. So if you are going to work with cryptocurrencies, I explained earlier, if you are using developer tools, a few examples are given here. If we talk about sovereignty, then you can have user controlled internet by using MetaMask. Governance can be with Backfeed. VPN can be with PivotX. Identity management with Uport. Security can be provided by Reverse. Stable coins can provide the base coin. So these are a few examples which are there for sovereignty. There are many others which can be used. Now in case of fintech, we can look at trading, which is done with the counterparts. It could be insurance, which uses ChainTat. Lending with Salt. Fund investment management can be done with blockchain capital. So if you are looking at value exchange, then you can have content which can be managed by Steam. File storage is managed by SIA. Data management with Engima. Market with Syscoin. Mesh can be managed with RightMesh. Computations are managed by a Golem network. Energy is managed by Grid. Social Stimate. So these are some examples which are given for value exchange. Then if you look at authenticity, you can have data which is managed by Factum, ticketing with Guts. If you're talking about sharing of data, then you have IoT data which can be managed through IOTA or Foam. Supply chain is managed with Monax. Attribution using UJO. Reputation using BitConnect. Content curation, user feeds can be used. Similarly, if you are looking at other examples like extra, if you want to look at prediction, then Gnosis can be used. Gambling, Edgeless is used. Gaming, DMarket is used. So typically speaking, if you look at the complete blockchain project ecosystem, if you are using cryptocurrencies, then you talk about currencies and the related tools and networks. Developer tools, if you want to look at smart contracts and security and hashing. Sovereignty, fintech, value exchange, authenticity, sharing data, and others, where we talked about prediction. So after looking at the components of the blockchain project ecosystem, in the next lecture 10, I will present to you the various aspects of security in blockchain and top investors in blockchain.